What's going on, world? Welcome to the TYSK Report. The Consumer Electronics Show was happening this week out in Vegas, and a lot of interesting technology was unveiled. So let's dive in to learn about some of that news that different companies brought to the people. Ami, a competitor to Friend, wants to boost your productivity using AI and a brain interface. San Francisco startup-based hardware announced during the Consumer Electronics Show the launch of a new AI wearable, Ami, to boost productivity. The device can be worn as a necklace where Ami's AI assistant can be activated by saying, "Hey Ami." The startup also claims Ami can be attached to the side of your head using medical tape, using a brain interface to understand when you're talking to it. The Ami device itself is a small round orb that looks like it fell out of a pack of Mentos. The consumer version costs $89 and will start shipping in Q2 of 2025. However, you can order a developer version for delivery today for roughly $70. Base Hardware says the Omni device can answer your questions, summarize your conversations, create to-do lists, and help schedule meetings. And just to give you a little bit more visual insight about this device, Omni created a nice video, so let's check it out.
Ivan Pavlov. Ring a bell? Unconditioned stimulus. Anyone? Who can tell me what the conditioned stimulus is?
Merci. Tu es mignon aussi.
Nicholas. Care to elaborate?
The conditioned stimulus was the ringing of the bell, which made the dog salivate even in the absence of food.
Nice, dude.
Cool. Can you make a deck?
We're gonna be here for a while, guys. Perfect timing. We're about to call Bill.
Actually, I already closed the deal this morning.
Really?
I know you had a long flight, so I'll make this fast.
Grandma! Grandma! Grandma, we're here!
Oh, my darlings. Do you guys want some spaghetti?
Yes!
There's actually a great spot down the street if you want to check it out. I can call a car.
I got it already.
So for some reason, immediately when I saw the image of that Omni device attached to the side of the person's head, I immediately thought of this image right here from Black Mirror. But that is not the case with this device, but it seems like a very interesting tool that I believe a lot of people could possibly use. So I'm sure there are going to be people out there who are going to want to try this device. So I do wonder, when they do try it, how much more productive is it going to make them, or how is it going to enhance their life and change what they do on a day-to-day basis? So I do wonder, what are your thoughts about this? Do you see yourself wearing this device around your neck as a necklace, or would you attach it to the side of your head so that way you can get that boost of productivity that you've been looking for a while? Comment down below in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to the next article dealing with babies. Elvie unveils an app-controlled smart bouncer that transforms into a bassinet at CES 2025. Elvie, a female-founded hardware startup, has unveiled a new app-controlled smart bouncer that gently transforms into a bassinet while the baby is still in it. In bouncer mode, the product uses Elvie's Soothe Loop technology to record and repeat the bounce originally established by a parent or caregiver. It can also be used as a manual bouncer if parents don't want automated bouncing. In bassinet mode, the smart bouncer follows the American Academy of Pediatrics Sleep Safe guidelines, allowing babies to sleep safely at night and during nap time. Parents and caregivers can use the companion Elvie Rise Sleep and Soothe app to control automated bouncing. The app will also provide parents with valuable insights about their baby's sleep patterns. Elvie Rise features a firm, flat mattress and is composed of breathable fabrics and can be charged via its magnetic contact charger for cordless use. Elvie says the product meets the U.S. safety guidelines for both bassinet and bouncer products. Elvie Rise is also available for pre-order starting Monday for $799. So with this technology, it's not that new, but I believe the concept is a little different due to the fact that it's a bouncer that turns turns into a bassinet while the baby is in it. So this could be something that a lot of mothers with babies might be interested in, but also with that price tag of $799, it could be a little too steep for a lot of people. So I do wonder how successful this product is going to be. And also, as we progress over the years and technology continues to grow and advance, I believe children across the globe are going to have so much technology integrated into their lives from birth all the way up until adulthood. It's definitely going to be very interesting and possibly fascinating to see what their life is going to be like, due to the fact that everywhere they turn, there's going to be some type of new technology. So when it comes to this product, if you are a mother out there with a baby who would be able to use this product, comment down below in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on what you think of Elvie's baby bassinet. Let's move on to the next article. Google will use more mics and Gemini AI to get you to talk to your TV. Google TV is getting a Gemini integration that's supposed to make interacting with your TV more intuitive and helpful. With the update, which is set to arrive this year, you'll be able to search for content and questions in a conversational way, as reported earlier by Bloomberg and Android Police. The integration will allow you to search for media by saying, "What are the latest movies from Disney?" You can also ask more general questions such as, "What are the best places to visit in Asia in the summer?" and Google TV will show results from YouTube. In addition to bringing Gemini to Google TV, the company is outfitting the TVs using its operating system with far-field microphones. This will let you use voice commands with your TV without speaking into your remote. Google TVs will also have proximity sensors that will detect when you're close to the TV and show personalized and informative widgets with the weather and news stories. So this is just some of the latest news from Google, and I can definitely see over time AI agents being integrated into TVs and also other technology. But when it comes to these TVs specifically, the AI agent could be working in the background. So with that question related to what are the best places to visit in Asia, when those YouTube videos pop up, the AI agent will be working in the background, putting together an itinerary of hotels, flights, those places, things you can do at those places, what are the best times to go to those places. All this great information will be pulled together and done by an AI agent that by the time you finish watching that video, it will present you that option to ask you, would you like to plan a trip? And then let's say, for instance, you say yes, it already has it planned out for you, and it could possibly have a frugal version or a big spender version or something like that. So as time moves along, I can definitely see that happening. AI agents are something to be on the lookout for, and if you don't know about them, you should definitely put it into Google and say, hey, what is an AI agent? Let's move on to the next article talking about pets and satellites. Former Who Am I employees launched Satellite, a satellite pet tracker at CES 2025. A new startup in the pet tech space is entering the scene with a dog tracker and collar that can directly link with satellite tracking without needing an LTE signal. At CES 2025, Satellite presented its pet tracker and smart collar, which include features such as health monitoring, activity tracking, and even an AI coach, accessible through the companion app, to give guidance on training and pet care recommendations tailored to your specific dog. Now, there are a wide array of pet trackers out there. Satellite says its offerings stand out in several ways. For example, the tracker uses Qualcomm 925’s modem. The tracker also comes with a harness that features a built-in solar panel, so it can recharge while the dog wears it. It also offers features like virtual fencing and different types of correctional feedback to minimize barking or prevent dogs from walking up to specific areas like a swimming pool or thorny rose bushes. Satellite Smart Collar will be available in February, while the company tentatively plans to launch the tracker sometime in the spring. So with this technology and this specific device, I'm definitely sold. I don't have a pet, but I saw that minimize barking and I immediately thought of all the dogs that are always barking around where I live. I think this would be a perfect gift for those dog owners. Now, on the flip side of that, when it comes to the actual tracking, I think it could be very beneficial if people are out walking with their dog, because sometimes some people can't control their dog and then their dog just kind of runs off and then their dog could possibly get lost. With this technology, they don't have to worry about that. So with this product, I can see a lot of dog owners purchasing it to test it out with their dog. And from my personal opinion, even though I'm not a dog owner, I think this product is going to be successful. But as time moves along, we shall definitely find out. Let's move on to the next article dealing with Sony. Sony's Zen is a prototype VR headset for making 3D games and movies. Sony is launching the Zen, an extended reality headset for creating 3D objects for films, animation, and games. The device, which Sony first teased at CES last year, will come with 4K OLED displays, video pass-through, and support for third-party design, modeling, and production software. Alongside the headset, Sony revealed Zen Motion Studio, an accompanying Windows app that supports up to 12 MocoPi sensors, its wireless motion tracking system that VTubers and other creators often use to control virtual avatars. There's also a prototype of spatial capture solution which is supposed to transform images of real objects and spaces into photorealistic 3D computer-generated assets using Sony's algorithm. And Sony created a nice video for this product, so let's check it out right here.
Zen is an integrated software and hardware solution designed to support the creation of spatial content, efficiently generate high-definition assets by using proprietary algorithms and technology that capture the real world with stunning fidelity and accuracy. Pursue a vivid spatial representation with an intuitive user experience. Accelerate your creativity with a stunning sense of reality. Combine with a wide range of third-party tools to streamline your workflow. Unleash your creativity with an uncompromising production environment and multiple ways to collaborate. Next dimension of creativity. Zen.
And in addition to that video right there, Don from Upload VR was able to demo the headset and give his first impressions of the hardware. So let's check out this video right here of Don talking about this device.
It's going to go right onto your index finger, and it's just simple. So it's going to be like your typical mouse.
Okay.
Very sensitive as well. You're going to go up and down with your wrist.
Up and down with your wrist.
So
Okay.
nice, more spacious, more customization. You can just tap it on and grab your crystal.
So kind of more meant to kind of rest and kind of just be comfortable. And then the interface is just tap or
tap and hold, and then
okay, so just similar to a air mouse basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and put this on first.
We can't see once we put this on.
That's true. One thing I gotta say I really liked about this headset is this hinge design. The content creator, developer, that is gold to be able to just lift the headset. So is that hinge going to stay in the final design? Do you know? Hopefully. That is always a good form factor to be able to just lift it away and see my real world when I need to hit that keyboard, things like that. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in now, and looks like we got the demo starting here. So what I'm seeing here is I've got a menu, and it says to enjoy the world of Zen.
Step back a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to step back just a little bit. Okay, there we go. And now I can see we have a menu system. So it's asking me to go ahead and click on the crystal. So, oh, I've got that. Okay, so now I've got the crystal in my hand. Like you said, it's just simple wrist movements here. And you know, intuitively, I wanted to start moving my hands. So it actually took a minute for me to figure out that it's really minute movements in this thing. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and place that crystal here.
So I really like this device due to the fact that you're able to just flip the headset back and forth. It seems a little bit more user-friendly than the typical headsets that we see out on the market. And it could be because of that simple up and down motion, but that's just me. I do wonder if companies are going to start to build headsets that are niche specific, which would give the company more opportunity to integrate key features related to that niche. So possibly one day there could be a headset specifically made for kids that's going to include all types of kid content and things that kids can do within that headset and in that virtual world. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen next as the year continues to move along. It's only in January and we have already seen some very interesting technology. So I'm definitely excited to see what's up next on the agenda for all these companies in the months ahead. In the next article, let's learn about tech socks. Siren secures strategic funding for its socks that detect diabetic foot ulcers. About 830 million people worldwide have diabetes, over a third of whom can develop debilitating ulcers in their lifetime, which can lead to severe complications and even amputations in some cases. Siren's product, Siren Socks, detects early signs of potential foot injuries by sensing a patient's foot temperature and detecting hot spots that indicate potential ulcers in real time. The company claims it can reduce the risk of DFUs by up to 68% and amputations by 83% by collecting data continuously. Siren Siren has raised funding from Kolsha Ventures, Founders Fund, DCM, Manta Ray Ventures, and Aloft, among others. It has now added Molin Like as its first strategic investor, and as a result, the stocks will be made more available in European markets via this partnership, as well as in the US. So I definitely like this product right here. I think it's going to be very beneficial for people who have diabetes and being able to prevent them from getting those ulcers. But with this tech, I do think that over time we're going to see lots of tech being created for specific health issues and being able to provide a healthier lifestyle for people who might be dealing with different health issues each and every day. So if you do know someone who has diabetes, this would be a great product to tell them about, so then that way you both could look into it and see if this product is something that person would be interested in purchasing. Let's move on to the next article. Honda Zero is ready to blast off with all new sedan and SUV EVs. At the CES event, Honda showed off its promised new battery electric Honda Zero prototypes. The first is an SUV based on its space hub concept called the Honda Zero SUV. The second is a sedan based on its saloon concept called the Honda Zero Saloon. Honda says the two new EVs will go into production sometime in 2026. The new vehicles will be the first to feature the automaker's new in-house developed ASIMO operating system. The SUV in particular appears much closer to a final production version and offers a unique rear cargo opening that includes two fold-down tables on either side. The Honda Zero Saloon is much swoopier while still appearing similar to the saloon concept that Honda showed off in 2024. The Honda Zero SUV will be the first to go into production for the North American market in 2026 that Honda said it will build at its factory in Ohio. The new OS will allow for things like ultra personal optimization of the digital experience as well as automated driving. Honda also said it plans to integrate the management of its electronic control units for the vehicle for better control over functions like suspension, braking, and handling. Honda Zero vehicles will be equipped with level 3 automated driving, which allows the driver to take their hands, feet, and attention off the road ahead depending on the conditions. So those definitely look like some very sleek vehicles right there, even though they're only prototypes. Hopefully they could come out to the road and come to market, but we shall see as time moves along. So one thing to point out from that article was that word autonomous. More and more companies are definitely going to start to find a way to make their cars more autonomous or implement that technology, and they want it to get to a point where it's at a level 5 where it can drive on its own and you can be in the back seat doing whatever it is that you want to do. Now I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but these companies are definitely working on that. So that's just something to be on the lookout for as time moves along in this year of 2025. Let's move on to the next article to learn about AWS and their latest big deal. AWS signs $1 billion mapping deal for automated cars at CES 2025. Here Technologies and Amazon Web Services have confirmed a mammoth mapping deal worth $1 billion at CES this week in Las Vegas. Under the 10-year agreement, Here's Precision Location Tech will be paired with AWS's massive cloud infrastructure to deliver AI-powered live maps for automakers developing software-defined vehicles. So that's just some of the latest news that's happening in the world of technology. I hope you enjoyed the video. Those are some very interesting products that I got to present to you today. Comment down below in the comment section if you found a product that you might want to explore or learn more about. But also, I want you to continue to stay informed. So in order to do that, like the video, subscribe, and then check out these two videos right here so you can continue to stay informed about all the great things you should know happening in the world of technology.